Oh my gosh! There's a squirrel! Oh, you're so cute! Come back here! Come back here, little fuzzy guy! Oh, and he disappeared. Oh my goodness, and you can actually see the pigeons beyond. This is perfect! And a butterfly! Alright, guys. Oh, there's the termites! Oh, of course I would be excited about termites, but look at how cute they are! Oh, I am so happy. And speaking of being so happy, look at Fern. Look at this smile. She is free from her family for a little while. Oh, and we're gonna have to take off your braces when you turn into a young adult, by the way, a young lady. But she is free from her family for a little while and joining us in today's adventure in The Sims 4 Greene Legacy, the growing years season, where we are going to be working quite a bit with this lovely Generation 3 heiress. And she is kind of announcing some of her independence by sneaking away from home in the middle of the afternoon after that extremely chaotic night. You can tell her parents are a little distracted. One of, Pine is busy. I think he's getting sick, and I'm actually thinking that we should probably make a clinic to take him to so we can buy some medicine. Oh my gosh, he is covered in swirly dews. It's really hard to see, but he's got swirlies all over him. And he's been stuffing his face a little bit too much. He's in a food coma from eating grand meal food, so I think he doesn't feel very good. He's sad about evilness, and he's run into an evil sim. Who on earth? Maybe he's just sad about the evilness of the world. And Devin has been playing with the cow plants and is also trying to keep up with the kids. So with 3 other siblings back at home, Fern has made a run for it. And today we finally get to spend some time with Toby, our puppy Toby, who is actually over here hiding behind Leanne Moon. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I'm so excited, guys, because today not only are we going to be spending time with Fern and having that wonderful time walking with her in the forest and kind of really bonding with her nature-loving, her loves the outdoors, loner collector self who kind of wants to be away from everything. But we're going to do it at a brand new lot that I have just finished tweaking. So this is actually not very far from home, even though it looks like it is deep inside of the forest. Honestly, I need to come in and put down more fir trees so it looks like it's even deeper in the forest. This is a cool little forest ravine lot that I downloaded ages and ages ago. Let me see if I can pull up the original creator. I can't even find it when I search the gallery anymore. Also, the gallery is full of some really weird pictures lately. They always kind of make me blink a little bit. But a long time ago, I downloaded a forest. Let's see if I can find it through searching. A forest ravine from Jess to Shikel. You can go ahead and pause it if you want to find it. I don't know. Yeah, you can still download it. I really love it. I downloaded it and have plopped it down in our wonderful Windenburg area and tweaked it quite a bit with a whole bunch of these special modded items that I have so that we can have a really beautiful little piece of the wild deep forest here in Windenburg that we can have Fern escape off to. It is actually not very far from home. The farm is right over here. So I love the idea that she just kind of grabbed Toby and we snuck across the creek and we walked into the deep forest. And there's this little forest ravine place. And I have built it. I have completely added a ton to it. We have walk-through grass from Bakey's Gaming. We have big rocks from Bakey's Gaming so that I would be able to... This is one of his newest pieces that I used in my Sims 4 Oasis challenge where they're move object on liftable cliff sides, and they're amazing, and they make it perfect so that you can immediately create kind of like a little private area. I went into by debug and we have a whole bunch of fishing spots and places where we can look for frogs, and I'm also in the process of having Fern actually come in and plant a whole bunch of the wild plants that I think we should be able to find in a forest. So let's go ahead and get her planting that. We have some bluebells I want her to plant over here. We have some poison fireleaf and some mushrooms I want her to plant over here. We're going to say that she's not really planting them as much as she is just like finding different types of plants. Like I had napnip and some morel mushrooms come in. She's just finding different types of plants that are in the forest. Oh, the squirrel literally ran through the place. Okay, we're gonna have to work on that. This is also Bakey Gaming, who has the animated creatures, the animated ambient creatures of The Sims 4. I am going to be making like a custom content overview for all of this, but I'm just so excited because look at how much more lively a forest looks. A forest, which normally could come off as really boring in The Sims 4. Now, combining all of the expansion packs and some of the custom content, I have a whole bunch of wild plants that we actually will have Fern be able to interact with once they grow enough. We have got a whole bunch of bugs. These are actually, and let me pull up the name of the person because these are really important. I feel like it's really a shame that the outdoor retreat insects do not actually, let's go for spawner, do not actually show up in more places. Let's see. I think we need, come on, where are my insect spawners? I should be able to insect. Oh, really? Maybe I need to make sure the cheat is on. Will it not let me do it right now because we are in live mode and not in a build mode? Maybe? I don't know if we can. Let's see. Spawner. All right, well, I just had the insect spawners. I can't pull them up right now, but they are a buyable insect spawner that you can get that allow you to collect the outdoor retreat insects. So I put those guys down. We have a tree swing from my wonderful, one of my absolute favorite modders, and I always say her name wrong, Kalitron. But Kalitron made these tree swings, so we now have a tree swing, so if you want to sit on an old tree swing in the forest, you can. We have a chipmunk log, where a chipmunk may actually, oh, we can turn it on. There's walking sticks! I've never got walking sticks before. Those are so cool. But yeah, we have like chipmunks. Oh, there he goes! Oh my gosh, he's made a run for it. Oh, that was so cute. You have chipmunks from Bakey's animated chipmunks that can start running out from the forest too, which is just so exciting. Careful, Toby, don't walk on the walking sticks. I really want to be able to play with them. And then you've got, let's see, I think those are like most of the modded pieces. And I put a Debug Ranger station right over here where hopefully we could even like explore the woods or like read about the camping area. And so this is basically like a little wild camp that's not in the outdoor retreat section, but is going to kind of call to Fern because I could definitely see her wanting to lead scouting groups and I could see her wanting to become a park ranger when she grows up. That may, like, she's going to train to be a vet for sure, but I could see her being very happy becoming a park ranger. Fun fact, when I rolled for her lifetime wish using the Sims 3 and Sims 4, oh, look at those bugs. They're so cool. Did we get the walking sticks? We got 2 walking sticks. Oh, that's so exciting. And let's go ahead and play with Toby. Oh, he just fell asleep. Toby. He really needed a nap, I guess. Well, that's okay. We'll come over and we'll start the fire. Let's add a log. Let's maybe go ahead and roast some marshmallows because that sounds very nice. And I added a few traditions into her fall break so that she would have a little bit more to do. And we do actually have the ability to play with her dog and to feel the love. And those are actually holiday traditions that I also have as custom content that I believe... Oh, I think Icy Mun. Yeah, Icy Mun made those. And so I downloaded those from her. And I really do need to do a custom content overview of everything. But anyway, I was so excited about all of that because look at how lively the forest is as a result of having done all of that. All right, can we... There we go. Oh, Grandpa Tate just called. Hi, Fern. I've heard a lot about green kid chores. I know you won't admit everyone, but I think I would be a great addition to the club. That's so cute. Grandpa Tate just called and offered to help with the chores that the kids have to do. Okay, I love him so much. I actually thought about having Tate come and visit and spending time together. Oh no. Okay, so she's also playtesting this lot for me, by the way. And it seems I cannot roast marshmallows here. So let's actually scooch it over a little bit. Is it because the squirrel's in the way? I mean, I would be a little alarmed if the squirrel ran through the fire too. You still can't reach it? What about now? Okay. Let's try. That's interesting. I wonder if it does have something to do with the fact that the squirrel can run through it. Or maybe it has something to do with the bugs. So let's scooch the bugs over. What about now? Roast marshmallows. she's hungry and she wants to spend the day kind of on her own. Nope. All right. Let's scooch it over again. Sorry, this is my playtesting of this lot too. But yeah, so I basically just rambled about all of that stuff because this is very exciting to me to be able to have such a nice lot, just a really nice spot. We'll just move it all the way over here and see. Whoa, I did not want to move that tree. And see if that helps. But to have such a nice lot that because of all of the really great custom content we have been able to add. Lady, what is your problem? Why can you, do you need to like sit down? Is that it? Huh. All right. Let's scoot it over here. Roast marshmallows. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out why on earth she has decided that it is absolutely impossible to roast marshmallows here. We'll not question it. I'm gonna leave the fireplace there, and we're gonna come down to this grill then. So we're gonna grill up something to eat, unless I have any food in her inventory by chance. Small pet poo. Oh, we do have some fruit, or some pears, I mean. Well, those are fruit. Oh, and we have cherries. We have a lot of cherries. And, oh, we have some confetti cake. That is not spoiled. Can we... Oh, it was empty. It was just empty confetti cake. Never mind. We didn't actually have it. All right. Well, good thing we happen to have a few cherries that we can eat. And then we need to entertain her. But yes, so anyway, all of the rambling that I did earlier about all of the things that I downloaded and all of the things that I installed are all just to say... And let's have her... maybe play. Stop running through the fire, little squirrel. You are going to make me... Oh, let's have her play with Toby, because he's awake now. Let's give him a hug. Let's go ahead. Let's brush him. Let's give him special smoochies, because I wanted her to be able to spend time with her puppy today. Also, note to self, if we can see cars, I need to add more big cliff sides over here. But basically all of the rambling about this park area is just to show how you can really bring a park to life. Now we have a fireplace, we have got insects that we can catch, which I think is part of going to any park, no matter if you're an outdoor retreat or not. We have got wild animals kind of running around with the animated creatures. Here, and Toby is such a good boy. Oh my gosh. He's just like sitting there. Let's give him a kiss. And let's go ahead, feel the love, and then let's pet, play, praise. Oh, let's scratch his favorite spot. Oh, that would be so adorable. Yeah, we've got like fish jumping, we've got bugs running, we have got squirrels popping over. We even have a bird feeder where we're going to add some bird seeds in just a bit so that we can see the birds come over. We can collect insects over here. We can go swimming, theoretically, I think. Over here, we should be able to... I thought we should be able to go swimming in this water. Why can we not go swimming? All right, we'll have to figure out why we can't go swimming. But we should be able to come and go fishing. And just to try to provide lots and lots of things for our families to be able to do. We not only have the swing, we have a spot for if cats need to go ahead and use the litter box. This is the outdoor litter box. I really need to show you guys all the naturalistic items I have been like hoarding in my downloads. We have a food bowl in case we need to feed everybody. Oh, look, our mushrooms are growing. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. And then up here, just to give us something else to do, I decided that this forest ravine was kind of built and it's kind of protected because it has a great view of the stars. And so hopefully we can use this slightly small and slightly old, because it has absolutely no upgrades whatsoever, but this slightly small telescope that's kind of just out in the middle of nowhere. And I was hoping we could swim, so I'm gonna have to experiment with why we can't swim in the water, but we should have just been able to jump right in it. So, well, it's kind of chilly for swimming anyway. So maybe that's why she doesn't want to go swimming. More walking sticks, yes! And I am using a special insect spawner that will actually respawn the insects over time. So once you put them down in a park, they will come back later, which I think is very, very cool. And there's also a little chipmunk doll that some kid left here, which I like. There we go. Is that tree still there? Yeah, that tree's still there. Look, and now we have birds. Let's go ahead and watch the birds. Look at how happy she is. She's been eating some delicious cherries. The squirrel is still running through the fireplace. We're gonna have to fix that. Oh, hey! And Alia, her cousin, wants to hang out, but we're actually having a great time being a loner and hanging out with our dog Toby right now, which is one of the things that Fern really just wanted to do, was have some time to hang out with her dog. Look at all the birds. Does that fill our fun up? Yeah, it does. Not very quickly, but it does. Oh, and then let's actually work on training. Let's play fetch with Toby. And look at all these birds that showed up. Yes! Oh my gosh! And now Fern just acquired the pet training skill. I could have sworn she had it by now. She will be able to train dogs to sit, speak, fetch, roll over, and lie down, as well as show off their pet to other Sims. But this kind of... And Toby has no idea what to do. And this kind of private day is just exactly what Fern really loves. Time to spend in the forest. Time to be able to bond with her friend Toby, who's being a little bit stubborn. And the only other things that I just realized we definitely need to add are probably one of those bushes so that we have somewhere to use the restroom when we're here. So let's see, community items. Do we have, I actually think we'd have to go over to these bushes and let's find the nifty tree. There we go. The duty calls bush. And there's also the anything goes park bush. Let's do the duty calls bush and we'll put it right there and maybe move over one of the blackberry bushes and hopefully we can access that. And that also means that the dogs are going to be like in it all the time, but that's okay. We need a bush while we're out here in the wilderness. All right, there we go. But I like this, and because it's a generic lot, no other Sims really show up because I don't have it set as a park, unless they just happen to be like walk-bys. So I love it, and this just goes to show there's a lot more you can add to a park with the right kind of custom content than just like putting down some of the basics. Because I always like to imagine my parks as kind of wild places. So being able to have these insects to collect, being able to have a whole bunch of herbs to gather up. Having the ranger station, like if we explore the woods with the ranger station, oh, we found 3 ladybugs. That is so cool. And Toby, do you want to play a little bit more, buddy? Oh, and we can collect those butterflies if we wanted to, or we could just leave them to be really pretty. Yeah, Toby wants to be pet. He's like, hey, oh look, he ran to us and now he's running back over to the food. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. He really wants that food. Pet care. We'll go ahead and feed him. Well, actually, let's give him a treat. Yeah, let's give him a treat. And then let's go ahead and I want to train him a little bit more. He knows to heal. Training. Let's continue. Maybe let's practice sit because he didn't seem to pick up fetch very easily. And the pet food dish that I put over here is the little log one. So you could just say that, you know, your dog or cat found some snacks in the forest, which I think is cute. But this is so nice. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of lemon trees over there. I didn't know there were a ton of lemon trees over there. Oh, and wild cherry trees. That makes so much sense why Fern would have actually eaten some cherries now. But look at how happy she is. We're out in the wild. We've got our best friend. We're working on some dog tricks. Toby can't quite figure this out. There he goes. He's got a good heart though. So I'm sure he'll figure it out soon. But I like this. I just want to be able to, just because you're like out in the forest doesn't mean that it's going to be a quiet place. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be a boring place. Being able to pull back and just see like, oh, wow, look at all the bugs. Look at all the fish, the little squirrels running past. It really brings all of this to life. And I absolutely adore it. And it's going to be really fun in the future when we can gather up even more plants. We could research everything. We could even fertilize some of these plants. Like we actually do have some small and large pet poos inside of our inventory that I wouldn't mind getting rid of, to be completely honest. So let's see. Here's a huckleberry bush. Let's go ahead and fertilize that. Because you could say like, you're recycling what your dog has put down after all. Also, let's gather more of these stick insects. I really think the insects are so cool. So Fern can take those home and we can put them in her room. There we go. We can put them in her room for her to be able to show off. And it is getting kind of late, not terribly late. Also, we can breed the frogs and say that she caught some frogs here. And speaking of catching things, grill. We don't have any fish, but I wonder if she could catch her own fish. We could grill some fruit. We do have fruit. So what about, oh, maybe fishing with bait here. What about the really delicious cherries? Could we get anything from doing that? Oh, and then also for keeping this area really feeling alive and keeping it really feeling... Oh, there goes Toby. Yep. Fighting in the bush, all right. I hope that he's going to be okay. We really need to get a lot of wellness treats. He got a little present for us. Oh, Toby, that's so cute. We'll check out the present in just a little bit, I promise. Good boy. And I do have some invisible pet beds that are actually scattered around, so the pets will have a place to rest. I have the fishing spots. We actually have like... Oh, there's the squirrel again. He ran past Toby. And now Toby is just laying down near us while we do some fishing. This is the kind of life that Fern wants. And I think getting ready for college, and I am coming up with an entire like theme around how to have my Sims apply to different colleges, requirements that are not just skill-based, but also action-based. We've got a new fish! A new fish, Toby! What the heck? That's a big fish. But that is, I think that is, what kind of fish is that for Fern? Look, and now she's a night owl, so she's happy to be out at night. And she's feeling very confident from a great catch. Let's actually light this fire. Oh, it's a tilapia. Cool. And can we learn anything about it in the notebook? Fishing. We've got quite a few facts all over the place here. Tilapia. Oh, the tilapia like cherries. Well, now we know. All right. And we can light the fire to make this area nice. We can look for frogs. I wish we had the logs you have to put down every time. Oh my gosh. Did she seriously just take a selfie? Oh, the squirrel again. Let's do it. Let's take a picture. If that's what she wants, let's go ahead and take a picture. Because this just seems... Oh, and we can have her volunteer. I wonder, is there a way... Take a photo of... Or just take photo. Hurry! Before the squirrel disappears, Fern. Oh, he's gone. And Toby has defeated the squirrel in hand-to-hand combat. Oh my gosh. Alright, what can we take a picture of from here? To remember... Look at the reflection in the water. Wow, that's actually really pretty. But to remember such a nice day that we had. Oh, and there's a little frog. Yes, that's the other thing, guys. I did have Bakey's animated frogs. So let's take a couple pictures of him. Can we use like a filter to make it a little easier to see him? Oh, that one's kind of cool. Oh, there we go. And then maybe just like a nice cool, black and white filter. Can't see a thing when you do that. White vinaigrette. There we go. Vinaigrette even. All right. It's not a solid. All right, there we go. So she's taken some pictures. We have some new insects. This is the kind of loot I would expect her to come back with after spending, and she has an eggplant frog that she found after spending her day here in the forest with Toby. And look at Toby. He's just proud. Oh yeah, he got us a present. Let's go over and pet care. Let's go ahead and give him a treat. And then maybe some special smoochies. Oh, and we can feel the love again. And let's go ahead and open the mysterious box and see what Toby got us. There you go, buddy.
Your mish.
But these kinds of lots I think are really important to build because I did build it kind of around what I thought Fern might enjoy doing and what she might really have a great time on her own, having a special place to go to. And I think that that's important for all of the Sims, and it's really worth thinking about, like, what are their personalities? What are their goals in life? How could you go out of your way to get things out of debug? How could you... add in things that would give the Sim a lot to do and just make them feel really at home out in the world and have favorite places, because I feel like this little forest ravine can be a favorite little place for Fern. Maybe she wants to like eventually travel to an even bigger park, and maybe we can talk to her grandparents about that and go on a big grandparents trip into Granite Falls. I think that would be amazing. But this is just kind of like the first step in building up a world that I want to reflect my legacy family. I want to be able to create lots that not only reflect their interest, but we can also have maybe Fern buy as time goes on, and we have probably 1 million money trees because she's already a pretty happy kid and she's just at the beginning of her life. But maybe we could use that money tree money to buy up lots and build kind of legacy lots that are built by the legacy families and create a history that can be inherited into the next generation and shared with the entire world. And I love that idea too. Also, it's very dark here, Fern, so I might send you home in just a bit. Oh, and we can actually have her take dog on walk. So should I have her do that? Give vet treat. I think he's not sick, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's give him a kiss. Let's go ahead. Let's continue sit training for just a second. And what did he get us? Oh, he got us a new ball, didn't he? There goes the squirrel. I just love that. I love that we're able to play with them. Did he get us the ball? Maybe. I can't remember. And I think we've almost trained Toby to sit. Yeah, look at that! Good job, Toby. I do not need to buy you a squeaky toy. You have enough toys. And she wants to hang out with her family because she's had a good day all on her own. She's really confident. I guess this is good. This is a good reflection also of how Fern builds up her confidence. Because she is a loner, I feel like she would build up her confidence by being away from the family and kind of by herself for a little while. And that really seems to be working. So this was a great day. This is what I really wanted. And now it's getting late, so we should probably have her go home. Maybe even have a snack when we get back over there. But we can wrap up by going on a short walk, hopefully getting that walking aspiration. And we can say she's going on a short walk back home because it's actually just through the woods, over the stream, and back into our farm. So yeah, this is good. I think her siblings have once again graced this poor dog with the unicorn horn. And what is this? Buy a hot tub? Did you want like a natural hot springs? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Fern? Because you're like 17, 18 years old. That's not happening. You also own a pet box back at home, lady. And make an amazing catch. That sounds more like her. But all right, so Fern is going to start walking Toby back home. We've had a great day here in this forest ravine. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I've just showed, again, one of the most rewarding ways that I love my Sims 4 gameplay is taking the time to craft these sorts of special places that reflect my Sims personalities. The more you focus on the little details and the more you kind of build up from there, and the more you kind of create a world that feels alive and organic, the more I think you could really enjoy the game, especially when you play it for years and legacy style like I do. But all right, we're gonna get these guys back home, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.